In a high-stakes office where Filipinos are often seen as just assistants, there's a story about a quiet Pinoy whose hidden talent didn't just earn him respect, it saved an entire company. Imagine this. You're in a top-tier international firm, a place where dreams are made. Suddenly, disaster strikes. A critical project file, worth millions in client budget, gets corrupted and vanishes. Gone. The air turns cold. Panic spreads like wildfire through the entire office. Everyone knows what this means. A massive client lost, reputations ruined, and maybe even jobs on the line. The pressure is immense. The manager, his face a mask of frustration and stress, calls an emergency meeting. He stands before the team, his voice tight. Listen up, everyone. We need a miracle. We need someone who can recover this file, right now. If we can't, we lose the client. It's that simple. The room is filled with nervous energy. You can hear whispers bouncing off the walls. And in those whispers, a common, dismissive theme emerges. It can't be the new Filipino guy. He just got here. He's probably struggling just to keep up with our pace. They look past him as if he isn't even there. That new Filipino guy was Rico, an IT specialist from the Philippines. He was the definition of unassuming. Quiet, polite, and never one to boast about his skills. He wasn't the loudest person in the room, but he was observant. He was knowledgeable. While his colleagues, the supposed top experts in the field, took their turns trying to solve the problem, their confidence slowly turned to desperation. One by one, they failed. The system was too damaged, the file too corrupted. Hope was fading fast. Then, a quiet voice cuts through the tense silence. I can try, if that's okay with everyone. It was Rico. He raised his hand, not with arrogance, but with a simple, humble offer to help. All eyes turned to him. There was a mix of surprise and skepticism in the room. The manager, looking at his last resort, hesitated for a moment. What did they have to lose? He finally nodded. Go ahead, Rico. Show us what you've got. Rico walked over to the terminal, a sense of calm purpose around him. He didn't have fancy company-issued equipment. He just plugged in his own small portable toolkit, something he'd carried with him from home. And then he got to work. His fingers flew across the keyboard, typing lines of code, navigating complex system architecture, and meticulously reconstructing the damaged data from fragments. The entire office fell silent. No more whispers. No more side comments. Every single person was watching him, their breath held in anticipation. An hour went by. Then 2. The only sound was the soft tapping of Rico's keys. It was a master at work, completely in his element. And then, it happened. A flicker on the screen, a loading bar, and finally the project file, fully restored. 100%. Every single piece of data was back. A collective gasp echoed through the room. People couldn't believe their eyes. They started whispering again, but this time, the tone was completely different. Is that even possible? How in the world did he do that? Our best guys couldn't even get close. The manager, his face a picture of pure disbelief and overwhelming relief, walked over to Rico. He put a hand on his shoulder. Rico, that was incredible. Where did you learn to do something like that? Rico looked up from the screen and offered a small, shy smile. Back home, sir. In the Philippines, I used to work in a small computer shop. We were used to dealing with broken computers and not having enough resources. We had to get creative to fix things. He said it so simply, as if it was the most natural thing in the world. The room was silent for a beat. Then one person started clapping. Another joined in. And then another. Soon, the entire office erupted in applause. The same people who had doubted him, who had whispered behind his back, were now looking at him with a newfound sense of awe and deep respect. They weren't just clapping for the recovered file, they were clapping for him. From that day forward, everything changed. The perception of Filipinos in that company was completely transformed. They were no longer seen as just assistants or cheap labor. They were seen for what they truly are: brilliant problem solvers, resilient innovators, and the calm in the storm who can save the day when everything is on the line. Rico didn't just save a project, he shattered a stereotype. This story is a powerful reminder. Never, ever underestimate someone based on their nationality or how quiet they are. Filipinos may not always be the loudest in the room, but their skills, their resourcefulness, and their work ethic speak volumes. That disadvantage you think you have, that background of making do with less, that's not a weakness. It's your secret weapon. It's your strength. It's what makes you uniquely capable of solving problems others can't even begin to tackle. So I want to ask you, have you ever been in a situation like this? Have you ever been underestimated at work, only to be the one who ultimately saved the day? Share your story in the comments below. Let's celebrate these moments of quiet strength. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more stories that inspire.